Hello. What's going on?
Oh wait, music's a little bit loud, okay, yeah. So,
Hey,
didn't expect anybody to join.
I saw you in here, so I was like, hey, I might as well come by. I see you got the all the MXM stuff loaded.
Yeah, I first had like 3 clients running, but surprisingly, just the menu requires quite a lot of GPU power.
Oh wow.
So, and I think like I loaded like the oldest version, like the oldest alpha or beta we had, and for some reason GameGuard just start spazzing out. Like I couldn't open any more like Firefox because everything became just laggy. Like Firefox was laggy, I couldn't open an extra tab.
Yeah.
My Explorer crashed. So actually I wanted to do like lots more, like every version we had, like in a tiny window.
Yeah,
but
it'd be nice. I think that's because GameGuard takes up a lot of resources.
Yeah, like normal.
Posts about that.
Like this is the same client version twice, but the one with like a custom video loaded in.
Yeah, the Vita one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll shock people that come by. The like, what is that?
Yeah, especially people who hasn't seen it yet. Also, I should have like the version that was it Knuck's made?
Yeah.
There's Lego.
We in the voice chat now.
Yay.
He's streaming the MXM
main menu.
MXM screen we know, and also the custom Vita one.
I wanted to add more pictures to slideshow, but all the resolutions of all the pictures are different, so then it just like the resizing just doesn't work anymore. It's like
okay.
So I just like I didn't put a lot of effort in it. It was just like, let's do this, and yeah, it wasn't as straightforward as I hoped.
Oh, I gotta follow. I gotta follow.
Yay! Oh, follow.
There we go.
I even fucked up the alert box. It's not the top layer. Just copy the scene from another one.
You should put that video of me riding a lawnmower as the background.
Technically, we could.
That'd be great.
For every year, an extra instance of Master X Masters on stream. After a certain point, I needed to start, like, I need to run VMs, because otherwise GameGuard will just break. I think I can run the latest Chinese one, just like the later versions doesn't spaz out, like but the early versions do spaz out.
Okay.
But I wanted to run an early version because like it's with the previous UI, like the yellow one, like. But I was like thinking of maybe like, because I can replace most of the menu elements with just like blank pictures. So I just record that and then replace it with another one, like on a new one.
Yeah.
Well, at that point, like, you can do insane things, but like, the amount of effort is too much to do.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, I can make a broken version quickly. Because like when I was testing out the different files to replace, I just used like a texture from another game, from an anime fighting game, like the character select,
Yeah.
And because like the aspect ratios doesn't follow through, like everything is like. It's so much fun. Like sometimes it's so much fun to like break this game down and like if you especially find something new after so many months. It's like,
Oh yeah. Even if it's just like the tiniest bit, you're like, oh, that's neat.
Like I have wasted like I think hours with just like Vita background dancing.
I mean, the fact that you can change that much shows that it's definitely possible to play with what they have. You just gotta get to the packs.
Yeah, like if we could extract all the packs, we can like replace all the character models with League of Legends models.
That would be confuse the heck out of everybody.
Replace Suzuka with Katarina.
Yeah.
Everything stays the same.
Or you can like buff Titus, like just make it the most broken character.
Can remove Titus from the game?
Well, of course.
That would be a good fix.
Or
I
do the
think it'd
Blizzard
be really
way,
fun.
just nerf everybody else.
Yeah, there you go.
Just take everyone else out of the game and now Titus is viable.
I was
You can do what League
oh,
does. You can do like an ultra rapid fire mode.
yeah. Like I was legit thinking like just as a joke on 1st of April only Titus, like everybody double Titus, like
Everybody double Titus.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, if you took everyone out of the game except for Titus, he would still be unviable and you would just have a really bad game.
it's like 25-minute
So
timeout.
slow.
It just hits.
No one would kill anyone.
Yeah, no one would kill anyone. You just run around like doing nothing the whole time.
Is
You get
he-
no objectives.
Is
You
he
have like 50 points at the end of the game. Beaten.
Well, thank you, Snoopy Lips, for saying this is the best stream ever. Snoogie, whoa. I said Snoopy, whoa.
Saying it out loud is different than reading it, huh?
Yeah. Wait. I think, like, on my desktop I have like 2 or 3 different builds of MXN, like... It's just... And it used to be more builds, like, I've been cleaning up. At a certain point, I have like builds on my NAS, like I have on the Internet Archive, but like I have copies everywhere. At a certain point, like
Well, at least we know who to ask for if everyone somehow loses it. Well, at least have one version somewhere.
yeah, it's like difficult. Like MXN_EN for English, like, and then like, was this the latest version or was this like? Then you look at the file size, it's like, oh no, that's like. I have like MXN, MXM China, like, I have the I still have the entire website on my desktop.
Oh yeah, the like
Yeah, like the forums and like
the archives.
yeah. Let's see if we can do some fun stuff. Cursor the dot. This should load. No wait. Should we show the version of the intro that I'm terrible with names. Knuck made?
Yeah, if it works, yeah, go ahead.
The thing is, I need to see which version it is, because like I have login loop, backup 2. So I think this should be the version, like. So maybe I should shut down the Vita version, because like otherwise bad stuff can happen, like if I change.
Yeah. They'll eat all the resources probably.
Nah, like Windows will like the files in use and then replacing the file.
Oh, okay, okay. So you're saying,
Like also like because the same game exe, Streamlabs just captures like you need to fiddle with Streamlabs to select the right window because
oh, okay.
I would call it .feed and not .backup. Why am I in 1230? People who are watching stream, this is like a premiere that you're going to see, because only a few people saw this menu screen at this version.
Mostly the people that helped make it.
Yeah. I don't even think Lego has seen it.
No, he probably hasn't.
Which one?
I was talking with Knuck, and we asked him to make a custom MXM login screen for, you know, someday we might be able to use it for something. Ah, there it is. It's lagging a little bit on the stream.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, the one with the trailer?
Yeah, it's got a bunch of different clips for their CG.
I think I did see that one.
You know what?
Oh, you
I
did?
will make it. I will make it big so everybody can see.
Yeah,
it good.
I think you put that in the other server.
Are you in that one?
I'm in the XMX one.
It's put in engineering. It was.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like I've seen this.
Huh. Interesting. I don't think I put it in that one, was it?
Oh, I don't know.
It could be in
I feel
engineering.
like I've seen it.
But yeah, we took all their different 3D CG things and put them all together in a loop.
Yeah, and then just
Including like the Shadows of Rentu thing.
yeah.
The
all
Tajin
the-
push-ups. I told Knuck specifically, make sure you put the Tajin push-ups.
Asian push-ups.
But yeah, so this would have been a lot better loading screen if you ask me. Like this is what it should
Probably.
have been the whole time.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was actually complaining because like on some certain points I spotted like compression artifacts because like because the raw videos from YouTube, so I asked a raw version and I got an 8 GB file. So if we would
Yeah.
ship that, the client size would like grow to 12 GB instead of 4.
And most of it is just a video for the title screen.
And the thing is, the compression they use, you can almost take the file size times 2, so like 16 GB of video for just the intro, like wow, it's like a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, or Metal Gear Solid 4. It's all cutscenes.
The most views I get on my Twitch channel is just by streaming dead games, like that's
Shows what people really want.
Yeah.
They want dead games. They don't want live
dead
games.
game. Live
Like-
games are bad.
like when Total War Arena shut down, I went to like a student reunion, and just before I went, I just like started Twitch stream, and I think I had at one point 23 concurrent like 23 viewers.
Oh wow.
It was just main menu, like I actually have like still a locked in version in a VM for Total War Arena, so actually like on the day that it's like shut down, I can like just spin up the VM, still in game, stream.
Oh wow. I wonder if it's because people have like subscribed to different games on Twitch, and maybe they get an alert when anyone streams a certain game. I don't know. Because I know I have two games followed. I'm following like a few streamers, and then I have under the following category. I only have 2 games followed, which is MXM and Shadowverse, and it does show like 5 viewers in total, technically watching MXM right now.
One of them is myself in the background.
Yeah, of course.
Like I had a long day today, so I was like, my brain is like just like can't remember anything what I wanted to say. God damn it.
That's alright. I'm sure you, with exams and whatnot, you've been...
Yeah, today was my last one, so...
Oh, that's good. That's good. Now you get to relax. Well-deserved relaxation.
It was like half an hour ago, I was like playing Overwatch with other people, and it was like they were throwing, and it was like, fuck it, I'm just going to back and try to stream MXN.
And I'm not gonna miss that, so I've got to be here on January 31st.
It's for me. It's already 1st of February.
Oh, okay.
February. No, February. Oh, English.
Yeah, it's February 1st.
Yeah.
Or 1st of February. Either works. There's many ways to say correct sentences in English, which may be why it's so difficult. It's because you're never sure which one to use.
I have some cursors here. Like let's replace a few cursors. Like let's have some fun. Like. Unfortunately, I don't have many DDS files, which are like used texture files that are commonly used. Like it's DirectX format. So it's I don't know if you know the anime A Certain Scientific Railgun.
I do know of it.
It's like Misaka Mikoto. It should be.
I have not seen it, but I am familiar with like who the main characters are and the premise.
Like before I was like, before I knew of MXM, there's like a PS3 and fighting game where the character comes in. It's like 2D sprites with 3D backgrounds. And I was like digging in like to mod it, and I could like copy characters and like make basically an existing character that's like as a new character in the roster. And because it's a PlayStation 3 game and like an original arcade fighting game, like it's not protected. They're just like script files, mostly a few archive files. So like I was like first looking to make modding tools for that. So maybe I can just, instead of writing my own fighting game, I can like use an existing and make a mod like Project M for Super Smash Brothers. Just like someone just draw 2D sprites of the Master X Master, and let's just put it in the fighting game.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I'll play that.
I already drew all of them once. I can do it again.
Yeah, but like because it's like 2D sprites, it's like with palettes. Like you only have a few colors, I think. So it's a little bit fiddling to figure out. So this is going to look bad, I warn you.
That's okay. Just for the entertainment
this is the fun about it. Like you see, like you find something new, like just like I found that file. Like searching for a file. Oh, I have got this. Just paste it in and like because they're just file names. You don't know which file it is, and then like certainly you've replaced everything. Like oh, you already see my mouse cursor is like a squished.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I see her now. There we go.
I used to replace. I used to have replaced more like this left side also. For people who don't know, the MXM logo is a different movie file with transparency. So we can replace the logo. That's a different video. and it's a little bit of a ball ache to render because we need transparency, and we need to like figure out the right positioning of the logo, coordinates. We have also done that, but that was just a spinning cube. I don't know if I have the spinning cube still. I hope I have the spinning cube.
I remember that, the test cube.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Like even like if I hover over it, it's like Misaka Mikoto.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know if that is a picture or not. I don't know.
We gotta make a custom version called Weeb X Weeb.
Yes.
Play with a bunch of anime characters.
Yes.
Like if ever the source code leaks, the amount of versions you can make of this game, like.
Be very entertaining.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Honestly,
many all our future characters can just be mods existing of other IPs. The
can
ultimate
just mod them
crossover
in.
game.
Yeah, perfect.
It'll be like Smash Brothers, but better.
Smash Brothers, but with blackjack and
just make it open source, non-profit. And for educational purposes only and entertainment purposes
Yeah.
only. And all that legal stuff, how you can do illegal things to get away with. Just say that it's educational.
We're teaching people how to program and how to build file databases and whatnot.
Do I have the login logo? I think I do have the cube. Wait, login logo. Login logo. Yeah, okay.
Bring me the cube.
I don't know which version of the cube it is, because like we have many versions of the cube. Took us a while to figure out like how to convert the file right, I guess. But honestly, if we ever unpack the files, like I would ditch the engine and like just make a new engine in Unity.
Yeah, Gamebryo is just.
Oh, this is a sample video shipped with the tools we use to convert the video. And in the background, you can see Vida play already.
Oh yeah.
It's like if I open the UI tools, the debug tools, and I use the scaler, you can scale the video to a different size.
Yeah.
Wait, let me quickly figure out which option that was again, because like I can't remember all the, like, it's been a while, I don't remember all the arguments. Like even not, like today I couldn't be bothered to like look up, like I could just press arrow up in my console till I found the right command. Programmers are lazy.
Even if you have it all written down, you're like, I don't need to reference it.
Yeah, but like
Feel like it.
the fun thing was like with the uspec only is the value to set if you only want to use spec files or not. And I have found that string for like a very long time, but I actually never figured out like how to use it correctly. And I think I said it like someone just came up with like, what if you just set it to null? And I was like,
yeah,
that could do it. But also the thing is like, you also need to like the exact correct file directory. And I think maybe I tried it to set it on 0, but didn't have like any file in the right directory to test if it worked. I think it was like that, because like the way how we found out how to replace files is like was very convoluted. I don't know if you remember that.
You had to use the like old Chinese version, right?
No. Like you basically you launch the game, you pause it with Process Explorer. Like not too soon. Like you first need like the first validation needs to start. Like when the splash screen is gone, then you pause the game. Then you launch another tool, Process Monitor, which has kernel access and patches a few things in the kernel. to dump, and then the game tries, like many games, they first look at like try to load files not in package files, in containers. And just looking at the errors it prints out, we can see which files they can find because they are in the pack files. And so then you need to know the directory and the file name. But the problem is, GameGuard doesn't like it.
No,
so
GameGuard's
GameGuard kills it. But because Process Monitor has modified the kernel, the game won't launch again until you reboot your PC.
Yeah, because GameGuard is now...
And GameGuard also patches, like also does because they use a kernel driver. Like, it's like pretty dodgy what GameGuard does. Like, it's basically it's basically malware, or like or a rootkit is like
because it's very intrusive.
UI and
It's a rootkit, right? Essentially.
yeah, it's a rootkit technically.
Yeah.
What, like, let's start again with like the same video. Like, I'm at the moment not really too tired to multitask, so
It's what, like 4 a.m. for you right now?
no, 1 a.m. No, it's not that one. No, not that one. It's this button. Oh, because like to lower the stress of my GPU, I like lowered the size of the thing.
Ah, okay.
Like lower resolution. Normally, if it's like 1080p, it's like at 100, and actually, it dynamically, if you change the resolution, this thing also dynamically changes. So.
Oh, okay.
I think this is just like a tool to figure out the right values of the scaling.
Yeah, it's probably just so they can test when they get ready for official...
That's what, like, that's the reset button, like, but something more interesting, like, can't remember what this thing does. Oh, it's so long ago. Like, this basically prints like menu functions. And I think you can benchmark, or maybe I think like trigger functions. But like I tried a lot with it, but like I didn't really find anything useful to do with it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Like, if you have no source code and no documentation, it's like just whack your keyboard until you find something that works. Like, people think like, oh wow, like so smart, and like, oh well, it's just whacking your keyboard until things work.
The old trial and error approach.
Like the amount, like, I don't wanna know how much hours I wasted at trying things, like. Scary amount. So we're gonna say backup to that. If I don't find the cube, I will look it up on Discord. Like, it should be on Discord. Cube.
Too bad they never included a way to just play like an AI match, you know, for testing purposes. You know?
Too bad you can't just play, I don't know, PvE.
Yeah.
Single player PvE.
I found some commands that are like with testing and like replaying replays and such, but we don't have any replay files, so unfortunately.
Yeah.
I hope this is the cube. Yeah, it's the cube!
Where's cube?
It's the cube!
Can't wait to see the cube again. Yeah, there it is. The white mage cube.
This is like
white mage sprite cube.
Like, let me just oh wow, going to the graphics settings is let's put it back to let's fix it.
You keep clicking the credits button.
Yeah, like it's hard. fit to screen, yeah. Like the amount of cube. I think this is the lastest version of the cube, because like the first versions weren't. What? I'm going to push my live stream. Like I'm going to push my live. In the other MXM server.
Okay.
And showing some UI mods. Don't want to start the hype train, but
well, I mean, you just gotta remind everybody that it's not like we have anything important done, just silly little things.
I've always been semi-public with everything I found. Like, people ask, I just respond with what we have, and like.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason for secrecy here. We don't have anything that runs. Now, if we did, that'd be another story.
I don't know, you need to wait like 7 more years and then like the private server leaks, or you need to make enough contributions to the Reddit.
Yeah.
Game Guard, no, City of Hero. They threatened that, like, I've been in like the Discord call when they, because, the 6 City of Hero private server had like, they put up like a channel for like everybody to enter to like hear the story of like the guy who eventually pushed the source code, and man, it has been that were like stressful weeks for him, because like people were threatening with his life and like had pictures of his house and his dog.
Oh,
people were crazy.
Yeah.
But like it was like he wanted to like publish the server earlier, but like other people were like they always said no, don't do that, like because like we're making a deal with NCSoft and like and eventually just say fuck it.
Yeah.
Well, if people are starting threatening at your house, it's like
it's not worth it anymore at that point. Like I wouldn't be willing to die to like, you know, do that. Like MXM is important to me, but I'm not gonna let people like do death threats against me. No way, dude.
I'll be the poster boy for that. I don't care.
All right, Legos. We'll put Legos address now.
Without MXM, I'm basically dead.
He'll take the brunt of that.
I dare them to try.
Come on, Discord, load the picture so I can see what it is. Oh, this is that's the. I'm trying to look at Discord if I find older versions of the cube.
Oh, okay.
Like when I first posted like the image with like Vida in the background, like as a mod, what did you thought about that when I first posted it?
Dude, I was very impressed. I was very, very impressed because I didn't think even that much was possible at the time. Because it was something we've never seen before with the game, so I was like, oh my gosh, is this the first step? And then I realized it was a little more complicated than that. I was a little sad, but you know, baby steps, baby steps.
Very baby steps.
If anyone asks, hey, were you able to mod MXM? I was like,
yes.
The loading screen. You can technically say yes and leave it at that. You are telling the truth.
I should for this video I should just have downloaded a stream from YouTube and like hide all the other UI elements and like just convert it like at a video.
Yeah.
That's for next year.
Yeah.
We have so many channels, like all those test cubes has been pushed in so many channels, like. I think Healing Brew started to make had made a repo and was like looking to make tools, but to mod the game, but he didn't do anything to it yet because like no point at the moment for it.
Yeah.
I think we can convert to like USM, which is the file format, which is like from the Cry engine, I think, originally from Crytek. But converting the other way around is, I think, a little bit more convoluted.
Okay.
Because we need to find a tool for that. Because my converter tool is only one way, I think.
Yep, always gotta find the right tool for the job. It's always the struggle.
Just like remaking the game in Unity. Put it on GitHub. Try to cease and desist like an open source Git repository. They can take one down, but they can't take them all down.
It's true.
Or like City of Heroes just hosts their own Git server. For obvious reasons, so it's like if they put it on GitHub, it gets...
Yeah.
Put this music down, like how loud is it? Like it's only 12%. No.
Oh, I had the stream muted.
Yeah.
Strictly because like...
Yeah,
it's
echoing.
mostly just us talking and I don't want that. Yeah, exactly.
So if the music is too loud or the voice is too silent, just say it, cause like...
I'll turn it up every once in a while just to make sure.
Like this is like I do the low budget stream, so like low effort.
That's fine. That's fine.
Do I have other DDS textures that I can like use, or can I like convert something quickly to DDS? Or can I show something like where is that XML? Like where are those files again? XML file list was oh yeah. The thing is I got from like the old Chinese client, where like all the basically with Process Explorer you can like dump all the data that's in memory that it thinks is text, so which uses like chars characters, ASCII characters. I don't know how much you know about programming.
Not a whole lot. I'm definitely no expert there.
Yeah. So everything it thinks is like characters, and most of the time it's like if you see like 3 or 4 valid characters, then you say that's a valid string, it's like a valid string of text.
Okay.
Because otherwise you can always have like if you have a random A, like it's not a string, like. So you take like and you basically dump that entire memory of like valid characters that it thinks to a text file, and you start scrolling through it. my Notepad++, just like when the sidebar, just like when you load the file, just goes like up and down from its own, because like it's so many lines. Let's like how big is it? There are 136,824 lines in it. But it's not only from the game, also every text that's from the DLLs it loads. Like it loads like the libraries from the operating system, like all that spam. Yeah. Like I see like generic Microsoft crypto messages.
There's no options to filter certain things that already exist in Windows.
You technically you can like write tools to like get like you make like a database of like these are like strings from these libraries and like just dump them, get them out of that.
Previously known strings.
It's quicker to just scroll through the blocks and just press down. Like
okay.
I did it on the train a lot. And place bookmarks.
It's a good activity to do on a train. Do a little file decryption work.
how can I show this without my like? I'm thinking how to show it without showing my name. Like.
Do a very specific.
Yeah, no, because
screen.
Notepad++ shows like the file directory.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any of my real name in any of my file directories because even my computer has Malachi.
My computer name has my real name, so like on some things you can find, like in some package description, like the package logs, you can find my name.
Gotcha.
If you really start digging, but you should know my. You probably know my. Yeah, you know my name.
Yeah, I know yours. Because you're on the Google Drive stuff.
Yeah. If you remember it, like that's another thing, but you technically know my name.
I'm on your side.
I know Lego's name, but like I forgot what it was. Like I knew it.
No,
Yeah, Delta is the only one who ever knew my name.
Oh wow, he figured it out.
Yeah,
Yep.
Delta figured it out.
Like,
wow.
I mean, if
It's a secret.
I feel like I have an eye for detail, and like I found it. So like I'm not going to say where I found it, but like I found it.
Dang, good find.
Let's just drop this in like the documents.
Yeah, he's not the kind of man you want to mess with. So I wonder if that Dr. Finch guy can be trusted. He didn't give us enough information. I don't think.
He has package files of the login sequence. Should be enough to log in.
He seems to know some stuff about reverse stuff, but I don't know.
He knows names of the tools. That's like a lot more than some other people do.
Yeah, that's a good sign. But it's just people that come out of nowhere suddenly asking for stuff seems kind of
Yeah, and especially
sketchy.
because like I'm first going to delete like my other window capture because like it's not really needed anymore. Window capture, add source. Notepad. It's a little bit bigger, so it's easier readable. So, if you open like an exe in like a hex, like in a hex editor, this is like always the standard. Like if you load an exe in DOS, you will always see this line. Like every exe can you technically run in Microsoft DOS.
okay.
Like the first I don't know how
Just
many
command
bytes
line
is.
only,
Yeah, like the first part of like the executable is compatible with like MS-DOS, just like legacy software, guys. Like if you have an operating system that's like old as Windows, you have a bunch of legacy crap. Technically, you can still run Microsoft DOS programs and 16-bit drivers on a 32-bit Windows 10 machine.
Tutorials.
Oh, KLD. No, you were. Yeah, old Chinese MXE client.exe.txt. Yeah, I know.
.txt, yeah.
Like I have a text file with Chinese client, regular client, and this is just like because this is the old Chinese client because I only had two, like the old one. These parts, like, it's not important to what are we doing, but like because the exe is packaged, which basically you can compare it with it's put in a zip archive, so you can't decompile it. It's just garbage. Like it's like something we do with that though. It's like sectors, but like I'm not an expert into that. Like as you can see, there are a few characters and it thinks it's a string, so we have a lot of crap. So you scroll down until you see other crap, and as you can see, packet CQ underscore mail underscore move is too big to send. These are all error logging features in an old client. So what do? You go to the beginning of where it starts, you open a Google Doc, and you just start typing. and space. Oh, space, I made you like. space. Are we abusing Twitch commands or not? Like, oh no, that shouldn't work! Exclamation mark Twitch. I made you mod. Don't let me take it. And like S underscore is like server notify, and SQ is I think query, server query, and then A is accept. And basically it's like client sends something, then the server says acknowledge that we have it. So basically, if you know how a TCP protocol work, it's basically like that.
Okay.
And that's why I like also like old versions of games, because in general they have more debugging shit building or like logging.
Yeah.
If I like one guy on the server helped us find like a team aboard, like MXM 7 Space KLD, they were playing Overwatch with me, and also Bingo also. Have you done throwing your games?
Team, I see in the chat Team Coronavirus. What the heck? What is going on? Why are there viruses in the... I don't want one of those, please. Especially not Ebola.
Like
we need to do a virus tier list.
Make it in a spin-off game, or make it as an expansion pack. $2.99 in the App Store.
Where all the waifus are just personified viruses.
You can like, there's a company that like
Ebola
made.
Is a 5-star.
Influenza Chan.
There is like an an anime with where all girls are viruses. Like.
Oh my gosh. I guess we'd be ripping that off. I don't want to do that. I gotta. One of my friends had a funny idea of just all their named hurricanes and storms, do those as waifus and make that a mobile game.
Karen.
And you rate their star rating based off what category they were in real life.
Or can Karen 5-star?
Yeah. Monsoons and typhoons can be included.
So you can see like error type
Harvey.
client, like byte AFK, and some of the, like if you open the log files you can then find like some of the values, and like then you begin type searching like hey, I found this. And
I saw the one for reset daily earlier and I was like, boy did I have to use that function a lot.
Can you reset the dailies?
Yeah, you can.
Message box, like UI stuff. And then how did I find like commands? Well, I took like, luckily I took like also pictures of all the launch arguments it's used. So then you type in like this is not a command that was like used by the thing, but oh yeah, oh, this is all Chinese client. All Chinese client doesn't have UI analyzer.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like it's a new, UI is a new feature, like it's not in the old. Sorry if I'm not reading chat, like I can't multitask. 10 viewers. Like that's more than Nadia. And I'm a male streamer, like I have 10 viewers. What is? you want
MXM blast.
You want noodles? I will add a noodles picture. Let me just grab. Imagine getting a copyright strike because like a picture of noodles. Copy. Can I just paste it in here? Okay. Do I really need to download a picture of noodles to then drag it in? Yeah,
I struggle, man.
I do. Oh no, here is the noodles. Oh, multiple noodles. Like. Here you have your noodles. Everybody happy? I have multiple noodles. Like
there's too much veg in that noodles. I'm more of a meat man.
Sea tangle scallop noodle. That's scallop.
There are a lot of green in that noodles.
There really is.
Just grab
Like
like
they
it's
chopped like 3 whole onions in there.
get some better noodles.
Hold up, I'm gonna go get me some noodles right now. I'll be right back.
Okay. That's a regular occurrence with Lego. You always have-
Nathan, don't spam too much of the same message, cause like I like you guys having fun, but like I don't read all of chat, so I like to see if there's something important that's not buried in everything.
Yeah. Who knows who will come out of nowhere with the secret, right?
Yeah, something like, hey, click this totally not dodgy download link.
Hey, I got the code right here. Come on down to notavirus.com/MXM source code.
Fellet region.
It might actually get me with that.
Oh, also, I found a lot of these, and I think there are like these are like, I think these are Lua structures or something for Lua. So basically arrays with values. And I've been reading through those. I can't remember what I read like all the things, but there were interesting stuff in there, like types. Like these are basically type definitions. Instead of like using compared to 0, you define like 0 is equal to like achievement underscore subgroup underscore type underscore PVE underscore all. You just define that like that word is equals to 0, and then when the code gets compiled, it replaces that word with 0. So basically, it also gives a lot of info if you can find development names of things. Because especially characters don't have like in development have their real name. Like if we would start like code a game, Project XMX, no hype train.
No hype train, not yet.
It's
Not yet.
we work with Valve time, guys. It's done when it's and Blizzard time. It's done when it's ready. Like
Yeah, exactly. It's done when it's ready. As
so.
Yoshida from Final Fantasy XIV always says, please look forward to it.
So if we would like add a character and we don't know the name yet, like we would call it Major, and when we find and then in game we give an other name. A bit of a.
He doesn't need another name. Perfect.
Though we do have his real name.
Yeah, we do have his real name.
Yeah, that game with no servers with 10 viewers. Yeah, like this is a new niche. If you want to be popular on stream, just stream dead games. Like you always find viewers. There are people crazy enough to stare at like the login screen that's modded, and and a picture of noodles for people who are hungry.
This
Kill
is
these.
the status of video games in 2020. You know,
Like-
no one wants to play corporate, terrible games. We want to play good games, even if they're shut down.
And especially like if I would throw open like my decompiler for a hyper universe, in the source code you will literally see like all the code names of them. Some of
So
them
they really didn't do as good a job as NC
basically like in your code, if you have the character name, you will call it like if for example Kingdom Hearts 3, they have like 3 games. They know the protagonist calls Sora. They call it Sora. Like in the first Kingdom Hearts, it would be it could be that the character is called in code character with big yellow shoes.
Clown shoes. Yeah. That makes sense.
So that's like
I definitely have seen that a lot. So like if you look in MXM's pack database, you'll see some characters you'll see their name, but for some of them you'll see like Destroyer, who's like Cognazo, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, like
Or like
let me just close like the one Google Drive like that people
I
certainly
think Lorraine is just Camera or something like that as her file name. Or something like that.
Let me just open one of my my Google spreadsheets with like all the skins in there are. Oh, did the music end? Oh, the music end.
Gotta make sure that loop button's on.
Yeah, I was downloading them. Like, let me just select a quick other track. I don't have many music. Like, I don't have many of the music. They didn't want to put on Spotify because, like, then you will hear advertisements.
Yeah.
Because ad blocker doesn't work anymore on Spotify as well
Are
as it
your
used
are your
to.
ads from your country or something? Like how does that work?
Most of the time, if you use ad blocker, it's just like, thanks for listening to Spotify. And then
Okay.
they always play 2 advertisements of Spotify after each other.
I was gonna say it'd be kind of entertaining to listen to like ads from your country that I can't even understand, just to hear how they talk in commercials. Because you know it's a commercial by the way people talk, no matter what language it is.
True. Delta starts selling some MXM bathwater. If I do that,
How does one do this?
I will find people crazy enough to buy that.
You probably will, which is sad.
You just gotta find someone crazy enough to make it.
Just filling a bed and bottles, like Lego will buy it.
I'll make it.
If I take a USB drive full of MXM files and put it in the bath.
Wait a second.
Does that
I have a
count as
USB drive
turn-
full of MXM recordings.
Don't waste that now. We can be reasonable.
Well, let's stack another window on top of it. Like, oh wait, well, let me just open my shadow overlay on screen. Come on, open. Oh.
Ah, yeah, like MBA's artillery.
Yeah. Oh. That doesn't
I'm
beat
pretty
me.
sure Android A is Maya and Android B is Merope, because in the lore, Maya came first.
Oh.
Yeah. Just, that might solve that mystery for you.
Honestly, when we decrypt the files, that's problem for them.
Yeah.
Assassin Shizuka should be
Yeah.
Like-
Judging by the skins, yeah. Those are the right skins for that character.
like I wanted to finish the spreadsheet, just start a stream and like have people help. Attacker, Mosh.
Attacker is Tulam. I can tell by the skins.
How do
Because
Yeah,
he had
look at this.
he had the martial arts outfit, the
Mhm.
gi, and he had the rugby outfit.
Oh yeah.
But you could call it rugby, but to us Americans it looked more like a football skin. But whatever.
listen? Reddit/MXM hentai would buy the whole stock. That's like the first rule of that Reddit is we don't talk about that Reddit. Like that's the first rule of that Reddit.
Is there a Reddit/MXM hentai?
I thought you were the owner.
Legos getting baited hard here, dude.
I mean, I'm willing to take a gamble, but I want to know what I'm getting into.
So people who don't know what the spreadsheet means, like the spreadsheet of all the playable characters there are in the game, and the green ones are skins and characters added in the Chinese version. That had another
Yeah.
patch. The terrible Chinese version, but it's a version.
Oh yeah, it's nice to have because if you can get the skins for it
Yeah.
one day, like
Yeah,
this-
yeah.
apparently there's a character named Bloom that we never even got.
There are
I want
multiple.
Bloom.
Yeah, like there are a few things like in there that are. Shuttle is a trash can, I think.
Yeah. He
Like-
was a Chinese character. We saw him before.
Also, there was a character called Cat the Cat, and it was a cat.
Yes.
Just like
Yes,
I
there was.
just explain, because we have people in here who don't know the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just plug your stream, whatever space. Like, don't forget. We now have nudes and bathwater on sale. Oh, this is going to be
Look
fun
me
to
up.
export to.
Hook me up
YouTube.
with that.
Oh, I hope I don't get actually, I don't get copyright struck by NCSoft. I don't.
This is fair use.
Yeah, but like, copyright is copyright things. The Chinese got like some skins that were in the old alpha. We have Dead Knight, which is a knight who's...
Yeah, the Mecha Death Knight skin is so cool. It's a shame we never, like, the game never lived long enough to get it. It looks so good.
Double gun.
Yeah, that's Von.
Why is it called Ifrit?
Cause he's a elemental, like a fire elemental.
Can I
That's
be
one
mod?
word some cultures could call an elemental.
Oh
I guess.
wait, sorry, the alert box, like... The alert box keep dropping. Oh, thanks Koala Crocky to follow this for the follow. I hope you enjoy the stream. You want to be mod? It's only because I know you that you can become mod. How do I mod people again? Like, it's like this. Oh yeah, it is. Don't go mad with power, cause like I take the mods back. I'm especially looking at Space, because she tends to get mad with power. Are you gonna play Overwatch again? Oh, okay, have fun, Space.
Oh
yeah, Lego Space was the girl I played Cards Against Humanity with with the anime voice, like.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. We all want to play the game again. You know what's funny? When you look like at the live streams from Angry Joe, and you see the minions jitter sometimes.
Oh, they jittered a lot.
Yeah, that's normal, kind of normal. I think it has to do with like some rubber banding.
Yeah. Well, Penguino, you technically can play the game.
You can play the title screen.
You can play the title screen, and like, if you want to have like the cool kids, you put some things on it that you get like. Oh no, wrong window capture. Very professional. Like we mod the title screen, like you have like this nice mage cube where the logo is, well you don't see half the buttons, and with a different, like you can put the Star Wars movie in the background. You can a recording of your biggest moments, as you can replace the entire title screen. That's everything you can do. You can also log in, but then the game times crash, like it quits because it can't find the server. Or you can run like my semi not working login server, and it goes a little bit further until it crashes. Now it's complaining it can't find a gateway server, which basically is the it's the game account server. So you first go like with NCSoft through the NCSoft server, which is STS, which is something server to server. I think it stands for, like, if I ask the guys of the WildStar emulator. And I guess then you go to the gateway server, and then you go to the lobby. So it's a while until we like. I would be happy if one day you can just like log into the lobby and just play the jukebox.
Yeah.
Job done.
Baby steps, remember? Baby steps.
Does WildStar have a private server? Yes. Google Nexus forever. But don't close the stream.
One caveat: don't close the screen.
We have tabs for a reason. It's not like Begin Nillies, where you only have one screen. Like the
You don't
invention.
have to be brutish about it.
Now let's put that below again, and like let's put this on top of this again. Zero, yeah, the emo kids. Gatling, I don't know who he is.
Yeah, because that's not Boharon, so
No.
it's got to be a different character.
Big sad.
Ghost Widow. Like City of
Is
Hero
Ghost
character.
Widow.
Yes, City of Hero
She
character.
was supposed to get a
Yeah.
band skin. Interesting.
Guardian.
I think that's
It's like
That's-
it's green. It's new. So green is new.
Gladiator.
okay.
Ice Cube.
Oh, there was a. I know it because there was a Viking in the artwork that one of the concept artists had for MXM, but the character never got made.
Yeah.
So maybe that's who it was supposed to be.
What I also think is like that the Chinese version maybe has added characters in the files that aren't in the game yet. If that's the case, that would be juicy. Like
Oh yes.
problem is we only have Chinese voices or no voices.
But we can record our own.
Yeah.
We have a big community. We can find people with decent voices.
A Jeanne d'Arc skin.
Now that would be pretty cool.
Especially with the Chinese release, you will see like multiple Chinese dresses.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised.
Launcher, blue, like that's blue. Why there's a question mark after it? Many people
Yeah, that's definitely Lua. Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
no
the
need for a
contest
question
skin.
mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are dropping, but like it's because Space and the other guys are playing a game now. Lilu, Vita, magical girl, pretty. I was thinking like of an animation of Yandere Dev, like
Wait a second.
what?
What's that?
What's the mecha skin?
Off.
Oh, that's
Vita.
true. Yeah,
Uh,
that.
Wait a second.
Unless that's her pop star skin, which has got like a little.
That's true. That's true.
It could have been a filler name they never changed.
Like
Yeah, I forgot about that
the contest costume is just
sure.
called contest for Lua.
Yeah.
Why do I have a bone in my pasta?
Ugh. Can you get that pasta boneless?
Can I get that pasta boneless?
Thought you were going to say something different, not appropriate for stream.
What do you think I was gonna say?
Something
Out
not
with it.
appropriate for the screen, obviously.
Something with boner, but it's adult stream only, guys. Ducks, mechanic pixie, jumpsuit, Naga.
Naga is Nedian.
Why does he have a pirate skin?
Nedian does have a pirate skin.
Like-
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of Nanu. Yeah, Nedian does have a pirate skin.
Like when you scroll through the characters, like some characters have like a lot of skins, and other like only 2 or 1. Just sad. They should look at League. They make loads of skins.
Yeah.
But like Lorraine, photographer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Steam girl.
Oh, how wow.
Scuba. Steam.
I'm mad that I didn't get the elf skin for Pokemon.
Yeah, Christmas elf.
I
Yeah.
want that damn skin now.
You know,
They were holding out on me.
if we could like load to the lobby and like characters, and we can do package file extraction yet, what we can do is file swapping. Just swapping the model files and like rename them, and maybe that works. Maybe, no promises. I played Suzuki
Give me a
and
picture
some green
that.
alien guy. That's Nedian, should be.
Yeah, Nedian is definitely Naga.
But we do have artwork for the Scuba Lorraine.
Oh, Rodmaster is Jingtai.
Yeah.
I'm dyslexic. So why is all the name Jing?
A bunch
Fuck
of J names.
Fuck, close enough. Someone.
Ying Ai.
Yingbai. Jingtai.
Do I really need to like go to the MXM wiki and like?
It's a JING TAI. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
What I do love is because like in your that Titus is called priest.
Mhm.
Yes.
I told you he was Catholic.
And capital priest. Like, why?
All caps. All caps. The caps are important. I
RMB.
guess.
Some interesting skins then maybe. Shadow
Dude,
Hunter.
he's got great skins.
We have.
That is Dr. Raoul.
Oh yeah, that is Dr. Raoul. It's like Raoul.
Shungo Trader.
That's
That's
Nanu.
Nanu Renark.
Nanner.
And how should I be able to
Yeah, you
type
might as well
that?
copy and paste that one because that's hard to spell.
I know how to spell it. It's Nanurunerk.
Can I paste without?
Correct.
Can I only copy the text, please?
I was gonna say that's when you open Notepad, paste it in Notepad, and then paste it in there.
Fuck it. Oh, like, I thought Google was going to give different results, but
There you go.
thank
There
you, Google.
go.
Shuttle, yeah, that's the trash can. The Chinese
Yeah.
name. In the lore, it should be like the brother, you can technically say brother of NBA.
MBA. Yeah.
And also
That'd
funny
be
in the lore
interesting.
was like, they used this rack to build a vending machine for soda.
Yeah, because he was supposed to be, like, they put the operating system on a vending. Or the
Yeah,
vending machine.
he made apple juice.
Yeah,
So-
so when he uses his missile barrage, he'll go like, juice away.
And there's
So-
always the stories where Rami wants apple juice and they go find NBA.
Yeah.
So who thought we take a combat robot and we make like a vending machine? How many times must that guy gotten ripped off by his customers? Take like a combat droid for a vending machine.
Yeah. Not the best use of resources.
Oh yeah, that was him, I believe. It started with an N. Oh yeah. Just reading comments. Inouen, Bear Hunter, Spay. Like that girl, like every part of her comic, and like that girl is crazy. Inouen.
Yeah, she got
Yes.
some brain.
She's
problems.
traumatized.
She needs to see a doctor.
Like the jumpsuits were the big next thing. Like jumpsuit, can I like more for like summer skins or? Like...
That I'm not sure. I'm just sad we never got the
Jumpsuit,
watermelon
like-
skin.
Yeah, I want watermelon boomerang.
How
bum-
how do
bum
you
fit in a
imagine
jumpsuit.
jumpsuit? Like
Yeah, jumpsuit boomerang. That would be weird. How do you fit in a jumpsuit?
I'm guessing the Uncle Boomerang's the trucker one.
Oh yeah. I remember that one.
wait, does he only have 2 skins in game?
I didn't play him, so
Boomerang was the character I hated the most. Lost my abs off.
there was a summer Boomerang, wasn't there, Lego? Like a beach Boomerang?
No, I don't think so.
I don't remember.
I think it was just his trucker skin.
Yeah.
Let me look up the beta character.
I know that
video.
he had his snow skin in the beta, but I think it's only his trucker skin on release. If I'm recalling correctly.
Yeah, I've seen like, and also from feedback of you guys, like some skins that are in the Chinese version were only like in the old alpha already.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
in alpha and beta, but never got
And-
released for some reason.
I've only compared like the latest Chinese version with like the 1.3 patch. 'Cause, it takes a while to like compare everything,
Yeah.
and like most of it, like the purpose of this document was mostly like, what are the new stuff? What's the new stuff in the game?
Yeah, yeah. What did they have, but we not have?
Koala Crocky says like Bumaro was like broken at high level plays, right? He pushed towers by himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's essentially what he did. Yeah.
Then they kind of patched it out, and then he was just really good at not dying.
He was just good at annoying and split pushing, but he wasn't like a god of split pushing anymore.
You would play Boomerang with Cat and Cat the Cat because they could both reach the tower, like outside of the range of the tower, and you could just yeet them.
Sounds like fun, like outranging the turrets. Just perfectly balanced.
It was so cancerous, though.
Yeah. Soul Master is.
That's Yuri.
No. That is Arami.
She has a skull helmet?
Yeah, that's a skin they never released.
Oh yeah, okay, I see the Kinder one. That was the schoolgirl one, and the Emperor one, that was the one with the fruit on her head. Yeah, that is Arami.
Wait, there's an unreleased skin? Like the skull?
Yeah, the skull helmet one wasn't released. It's like a little superhero skin for her. I've seen it in other things.
Oh wait, she did have that superhero skin though, didn't she?
It didn't have the helmet, did it? It's artwork that.
I do. No, I do remember that. I know. I know.
Okay, so it wasn't.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
It was Arami.
We have Snaggletooth, so super suit.
Yeah, super suit is the skull helmet one.
Yeah, it's got that little like yeah, that one.
Yeah.
They changed it to an A later though. Probably for the Chinese, they can't have skulls in their stuff.
I've seen some channels with like artwork that I don't find anywhere, like, or like, especially like with these backgrounds.
Oh, that chief skin is in the game. You can make that one not green anymore.
The chief? Oh, I thought like...
Yeah, the chief one is like the Native American one.
Oh, I thought like I didn't find, or it was on a different name, I don't know.
Yeah, it's got a different...
Wait, that one's in the game?
Yeah, the Native American one. You don't remember?
That wasn't on release though.
Oh, you're right.
I think that was there for beta.
It was a beta skin. They didn't release it. That's right. I know it exists and I've used it and seen it.
I do remember that one, though, now that you mention it.
Yeah, it's beta. You can put a...
Then yeah, the Titan is just because like you can transform in a Titan.
Yeah.
What? Why? What?
Jumpsuit Adrian.
We need more of them.
Okay.
Now I'm very interested to see what that line of skins would have been, because Boomero and Tajin got one.
Contacting NC stuff. Hey guys, just a question. Can you show some artwork of the jumpsuits?
That'd be nice. Get some hidden MXM stuff years later.
Warrior mask. Like, I'm interested to see what these new things are. Because I took everything that's in the playable character directory, like...
Mm-hmm.
It's this, everything is this, like... Do I have something else interesting? Yeah, that's the video of Knuck's made.
Yeah.
A previous guy that said like to help with research did grieve this document a bit.
Yeah,
luckily,
you told me about that.
Luckily it was on comment, like I put it like on comment only, that you could make suggestions, but like still annoying. It's like like you would think like, oh, 40 pages, but most of it is like table, like just like a long list of things Like these ones aren't sorted yet. Like I tried to sort them, that's why everything's like coded in ugly colors to like server stuff. It's like I think we do like server first hello, server version maybe. Like we do login. Like server first hello we do. We send our user login, and that's it. Like I think 2 or 3 packages we do in the entire login thing, and all the rest we need to still do. Like check dub nickname and set nickname. Like skip that. Like not needed to get in game because like. But and the thing was like there's a command to like a dev command to set like disable the authentication, but the response you get from the game is entirely different. So, but the thing is, luckily, thanks to the guys of WildStar emulator, Nexus Forever, I just used their STS server, and it.
Handy.
Yeah, it's not optimal, but like it works good enough that this game doesn't see a problem with it.
Nice.
Cause yeah, but unfortunately for us, you can just load up like you decompiler tools, throw in the executable of WildStar, and get the assembly code. It's not so pleasant to read assembly code, but you can at least see what the thing is doing. No anti-cheat, client side. Then hang a debugger to it, works magically.
Magic.
But because this game is made by a Korean company,
you gotta deal with GameGuard. Woo!
And you never guessed that GameGuard is made in South Korea.
This is.
But Asia is pretty notorious for its Cheetos, so.
It's darn rootkits.
Our 6 people watching this mess of us, like, I'm always amazed by like just talking random things. People watch it.
I mean, what else are you gonna do on January 31st? You know,
other than cry.
you gotta be here for MXM fans. We gotta stick together.
Watch the amazing new video made by Lego Mage 15 of the
Yeah,
MXM. I haven't watched
The
the
MXM Academy Awards.
I haven't watched the video yet. It was like 43 minutes. I was like,
It is.
not gonna watch that now.
It's worth it though.
Yeah, when you get some free time.
I have not filled in the like the server because like I only played in the end of the game. Like I don't know enough of the game to vote on it.
He's trying to make sure it's a fair and honest
Yeah.
award.
I was like thinking like just select Titus on everything, but
I purposely only put certain masters for certain awards, like the DPS one. I only put masters that I knew had high DPS, and people could only vote out of those ones because I knew there'd be trolls like that.
hey, I was
the ones like most favorite. I left those open.
I can't imagine it's so broken. It's so bad. That's so bad. Like. Do we have some cool DDS file? Can we find some cool DDS files or how to convert to DDS? Wait. I do. Can I convert it? I think I can. Do you guys know the game Arma 3, which is a military simulator game?
Yeah, I know it.
It comes with some great modding tools, and like I used like also for textures and so to view them. What's broken? Delta Instagram? Huh? Can you? Yeah, I do have Instagram, but it's like private. Like, you need to be at least tier 3 subscriber to.
Must be.
You know what? Like, quickly just going to like put the game back on. Like a little bit more interesting to watch than
the custom title screen.
Unfortunately, I didn't like. I'm not going to go through the entire Discord history, like don't know in which chat it is, to view like the shitty cubes. It's like an entire conversation about the cube. And like...
Should put the regular one back on. With the custom. With the real logo.
Oh, the real logo.
Yeah.
Oh, where was this directory the... I'm not going to fix the images because can't be. I just put yes, change it to Destiny. Oh, I can replace files while the game is running. That's great.
But will it actually hot swap?
No, that would be interesting.
It certainly would.
So yeah, guys, that's why it's not going forward like private server development. You find something and you just play around with it. Totally not because it's very hard to make. The only reason because I fuck around all day with things like replacing files.
I mean it can be fun in its own right.
Yeah, that's my little amusement after like hours of frustrating search.
I mean, compared to doing exams, it's got to be more fun.
It's harder.
It's harder than your exams? Is that what you're saying?
You
still got Misaka as your cursor.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I said I was not going to replace everything.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine.
Otherwise, I need to like change the name of all the files back to backup.
Yeah. That's alright. That's good. I have no problem with that. This is funny.
Also, I tried to replace like with the Vita background. I tried to replace the sound of that with upside down, but it uses Waze for its audios. It's like Waze is you have your audio pipeline and you plug Waze in your audio pipeline. But it's like it's not just as easy as like replace the file, because its files are linked to other files like a database, I think. I don't entirely know how Waze works, but you can I think you can compare it with like a collection of files, and just like replacing the sound file is not enough. You need to like all the references. Like you have a file with all the references to the file.
Okay.
And because we can't like extract the files, it's just amazing how far we get with replacing files with just file names. Like this is a lot of like the amount of hours it took to like get a background or like get a transparent logo on a cube.
Yeah. It was a lot just to do that much.
Can this thing say, can I open an MXM picture and save it as my cursor? Like, the thing is, I would make a new login video live on stream, but the thing is, I wasn't the person who made the cube.
Now, what would be interesting is if you were able to get the green triangle from MXM and make it your computer's icon.
Yeah.
Now that would be a nice little fan thing for people to get, so you can use it on your desktop.
Photoshop screenshot, cutting it out, and like import it as a mouse.
Actually, yeah, you could do that. That's a good point. Very good point. It wouldn't be hard at all.
That's the easy way to do it.
Yeah, that is the easy
The
way.
hard way is to make a game card emulator and then like get the encryption keys.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, all cheat for like I found forums that are entirely dedicated to writing game cheats, and they all say game guard. It's not it's easy to make an emulator. Apparently, if you can make one game guard emulator, you can make game guard emulators for every game. But the hardest part is making your first one. It's like riding a bike. But they don't give like they only give like snippets of like how things work. Because
I'm just surprised we haven't found anyone that knows about it that's willing to help. Like literally zero.
the thing is, problem is too many people, bug people that can make it on forums. Like, hey, can you make this for me? Also, the thing with GameGuard is, and it's more a problem with a live game. You also have like the thing is, yes, we can kill GameGuard like when the game runs, but the problem is there's a heartbeat. So the game sends a message to GameGuard, and GameGuard sends an answer back. If GameGuard is killed, the game gets not answering time because it's killed, and the game will kill itself. That's the problem.
Yeah, and that's why you need the emulator, right?
Yeah, and basically, GameGuard
like
is pretty easy in GameGuard emulator in words. It's just a big statement, a switch case with if answer is this, respond this. And some games only have like 4 different answers. And it can be like that they change every half an hour. Other games have like 23 different.
Of course. Why would they make it easy?
So I have like a bad feeling that this is a game that has many different things. So, what's the reason? So the thing is, then, if it's incomplete, the game will sometimes work and sometimes not. If your emulator is incomplete.
A certain amount of time to do the work, and then you have to wait. Yeah.
I really can't multitask, like give an explanation and like.
No, it's alright.
Like.
No pressure. I'm just here
like,
for the entertainment.
I think it's like the first time that we are like public with public with all the talks. Like most of the things you can find like in conversations that I mentioned, like the MXM refugee server. I should like put a link in it.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
In text,
more
like,
people that show up there, the better.
Man, or maybe someone else can post an invite link. Yes.
Oh yeah, I can do that. We got it. Us MXM fans got to stick together. You know, it's the only way anything's gonna happen.
So yeah, that's. So basically, GameGuards is pretty easy. How it works. Other ways, like people wrote emulators apparently, is like GameGuard loads a kernel driver, and the kernel driver like is it's like a driver that runs at the kernel level. That's why it's called a kernel driver, and they put it in the kernel because if you put it at user space, you can block a lot of things. But smart developer just access the functions in the kernel. It's low level, it's harder to program, but like if you have kernel access, you can do everything.
Yeah.
Although in Windows, new version of Windows, it's harder, but Windows. So some people write a kernel driver emulator. But if you write a GameGuard emulator, it's best just to write an entire emulator, like drop the kernel stuff, just place the thing. Thing with a live game that's also hard is you can also have like a heartbeat between the client, game card of the client and the server. But because we have a dead game, no heartbeat needed.
Yep.
The thing is, if there is like, if like the thing is, if the game has a heartbeat between the client and the server, you could implement game guard in the server, a private server again, and people can't cheat.
Yeah.
That would that would be
That's perfect.
would be such dick. Like,
You must first defeat the enemy and then become the enemy.
you were the chosen one to destroy them.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you don't want people to ruin the new experience either, though. Because then it'll end up like some other.
The thing can only load. Thing doesn't want to load JPEGs. Only texture files it wants to load. You know. I mean, I can generate a random noise and put that as the mouse cursor. Like on another Discord server, Benji, who's in chat, who's also a mod. The first time I met that guy on Discord after we played games, like it was late in the evening, and we talked about an entire hour about emulators. The most like you just meet a person and like start talking about emulators for an hour. I also had like a discussion with him a month ago with like if Sleeping Beauty was recorded on 35mm movie or like 70mm movie. Answer is it's 35mm, but it's widescreen, so technically it could be on 70mm. Like, it was a hard discussion.
Got real excited about that, huh?
Was surprisingly an interesting discussion. Like, the most random discussions I have. But like, how long did you work on that video, Lego? If it was like 43 minutes long.
4 days. I edited it for 4 days, staying up from 11 to 3 each day. So, I think it was 4 days. That was the actual editing. And then it took us about an hour to record the voice lines beforehand. I'm gonna say probably 6 hours for 4 days. Maybe more than that.
That's not too bad.
It wasn't too bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Just to put everything in there. Filmora, I couldn't use Sony Vegas because Vegas had been, for some reason, crashing uncontrollably. And I don't know how to fix it, so I had to use Filmora, which is incredibly limiting. And like, you can only have a max of like 10 additional media slides. But at many points in time, there's more than 10 pictures or titles on the screen. So I basically had to try and loophole it by inserting a title and then inserting the pictures into the title. But then the awards, which some of them weren't PNGs, you have to put them in as media overlays, and titles always overtake media overlays. So you have to, the ones that have the masters that have awards already on them when they appear on the screen have to be media overlays. So you have to like figure out beforehand which ones need to go in the titles and which ones need to go in the media overlays so that they work properly. And after all that, I watched the final cut of it. By the way, I should mention, it took like 7 hours to render. Like, I started it at 12, and at like 3, I looked at it again, and I'm like, this is not finishing tonight. And I went to bed, and I finished it. And the fade effects on the trophies, when they're first introduced, was removed on every single one of them. So now it's very slight, but as the stars fade into the blackness, the trophy is still there, and then it just disappears. It's supposed to fade with the titles, and it bothers me so hard because I know what it's supposed to look like, and now I'm big sad. Ugh.
Can we get an F in chat for Lego?
Give me an F, please. Also, one time Vita shows up on screen, and then her name isn't on one of her awards that she has.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, big spoiler. It's just one of the blank awards. I'm still proud of it though. It came out good.
Good, yeah, it's real good.
Well, I'm excited to watch it.
Pretty great.
Thinking whether to put like, I was thinking what can I do to spice up the stream, and like I thought, hey, I have like that 2013 trailer. Is it 2000? Why is it 2013 in like Chinese numbers? 2013. Is that really from 2013?
I think that's when they started working on it. They started working on it like really early though.
2014 was the first mention of MXM.
It might have been 2014.
Like I don't know how many people saw this trailer. Like,
A lot. It was like 6 million or 16 million. Something with a 6 and a million.
no, the trailer I'm talking about.
Which trailer?
From Bilibili, the Chinese YouTube.
Oh, no, I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's old and the character models look ugly.
I mean, character models still look ugly, but...
No, they were worse then, trust me. If he puts it on screen,
I'm going to put it on screen. Trust me. Also, there are animation glitches, like capes spazzing out. You know what? Let's pause the music. Yeah, the game can run in background. Because it's pretty loud trailer, but it's like the original soundtrack. Like some models are still like they're doable, some models, but the human faces are like, especially of Shizuka.
MXM was a mobile game in disguise.
Like the the difference in the quality of the models, like is Suzuka made by the intern?
Yeah, the early stuff's real rough.
Like Taijin is like a lot better in quality compared to. Originally the plans were to have a mobile port.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it wasn't planned to be a mobile port. Maybe it was always intended to be a mobile game.
Like, look like at the year reports of NC stuff. Like at a certain point, they just explode. Like almost no sales on mobile, like revenue, and then like it just exploded. Like, I don't know what they released. I think Lineage. For some reason it's popular there, but like some things in this trailer, like just spinning around Phonax.
You know, I see the bar moving at the bottom, but I just see black.
Yeah, it's just black.
Wait. Oh wait, don't you see the movie?
No, the stream shows it as a black screen.
Hey, you guys don't say anything.
I just realized because I was doing something.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just dark. It's just black. I don't know if it's because NPC. Is that NPC you're using?
That's VLC. Well,
VLC.
It's probably because like hardware decoding and like the same thing.
Okay.
If you wanted to capture Google Chrome, you need to disable hardware acceleration because.
Okay.
It's like Windows 2 Media Player, come on guys. Let's go old school. Didn't even play MP4.
I thought a media player could play.
If you have the codecs installed.
Oh, okay. I do.
Of course, that layer doesn't see, like, it's like what I hate about Streamlabs, like, sometimes the layers you need to delete them and re-add them before they pick it up. Yeah, guys, just tune in. This is very professional, this stream. Like,
Master of the stream.
so apparently Windows Media Player is. See, do they build it like in?
I mean, I'm pretty sure the media player we've been using is the same one that's been out since like Windows Vista.
Windows Media Player is a bust, cause like it's all 4 different parts of the overlay are like a different window. So, come on, Windows 10. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Just add it as a media source. Why am I? Media source.
So earlier you were talking about kernel stuff. Couldn't you technically run Linux to find this information out without?
Well, if GameGuard was Linux compatible, but it isn't. So, if you make a GameGuard emulator, you also can play it on Linux with Wine. Wine is not an emulator. That's what it stands for.
Yeah.
For people who don't know, Wine's like can play. You can use Windows programs on Linux through Wine.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is very cool, but don't use it for Destiny 2 because you get banned. Insta-ban.
Oof. Oof.
Oh yeah, now
He hurt himself. Let's try.
See the video.
Oh, let's try.
Back on Coom Lom.
Yeah, Kum had 2 LOMs moves because 2 LOM didn't exist yet. Why not?
what? I can't hear you guys.
Let's try.
Just a rectangle with appendages. I can hear him super quietly. Dang. Wait.
I mean, Yeah,
Oh, I hear you.
I think you cannot hear me over the... I put the sound lower. I didn't get a notification, my stream quality dropped and I could still hear you guys.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I was saying just laggy stream up until now. Oh no, it's my.
Yeah, 4,461 dropped frames. Yes, for some reason. Like, I'm streaming on my laptop also, like... Like, just let me just delete this video and seeing like... We've seen it, like... Not going to take that chance again to let the stream lag.
They also made the game look like it was only going to be 3-on-3 instead of 5 versus 5.
That was probably for the mobile.
Wow. Like watching this that one video and now looking at this is like day and night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, they sure got it together.
They sure hired someone who knew how to animate.
Yeah.
Except for Lua's face. In the launch trailer, I always thought Lua's face looked really weird.
Could have been better.
Lua looks like an anime character.
No.
Oh no,
you
no.
gotta watch. You gotta watch the launch trailer with If you look at the thumbnail where Lua's face is, like it looks like she doesn't have like muscles in her face. Like it looks like it's just skin on her skull.
Yeah, the in-game model is like the difference in the quality of the in-game models is like some are nice and some are like
some are bad.
Yeah, it was like if you like look at the videos and like from Meet the Masters and then like if you look at the models, it's like if I'm going to export this to Gmod, it's like it ain't going to be pretty.
No, it is not.
Yeah, some of the models were not.
Someone's gonna have to. Someone who knows about 3D modeling is gonna have to go in there and do a little tweaking, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Just start from scratch.
Somebody with
imagine having access to like the models of the cutscenes.
Yeah. It's kind of like someone said about the new Warcraft 3 recently. They could have just had modders work on the game, and it probably would have been better than the Blizzard version.
Honestly, you should just like it's now at 0.8 like today, the Metacritic score, and the critic score was 63 professional critics, which is the lowest. That's the lowest of a Blizzard game, and Hearthstone was previously the lowest. That was because it's just a casual game.
Yeah.
They're like Activision is fucking up.
Yep.
Now I don't want to pre-order like the Overwatch 2 expansion.
Yeah,
like just call an expansion pack, Blizzard. Just call an expansion pack. It's not a new game.
It's fair to play it safe on this one. I mean, do you really need to play it immediately anyway?
No, just play Project XMX out.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, play the game.
Like I was playing a
work on it. That'll be fun once we can start doing that. Playing around in the sandbox a little bit.
I was playing around with like a tutorial thing. I still need to finish that tutorial. It's with Steam multiplayer. Hope I can use that like as a base and then just expand on it. It's not always like maybe the best practice to build on a tutorial, but
but it's better than nothing.
Well, at least we can recycle the like if I make depth levels, at least we can recycle that and like the level.
Yeah.
And, like it's like I drew out on paper like how to make the depth levels like with different slopes and different angles to see like that we don't have characters running at a slope of like 85%, something like.
Okay.
Like I've just like look at old game. Like I like to look at old games. Like I'm also an embedded programmer. Like we work with like I've learned to program with systems that's with very hard limitations. And I always like to look like at old hardware and old consoles because back in the day, systems weren't powerful and like you need to do stuff on that. It's like, what did they do in the past and how did it work? And just we secret borrowed that with idea and we implemented it as our own.
All right.
So yeah, I'm not a game programmer, which I'm an embedded programmer. I like to optimize my codes, guys. I'm a low-level programmer. So I'm also a junior programmer. So that's like the two things that's the problem basically with the project XMX. We don't really have a professional game programmer.
Yep.
But we do have Lego Mage.
Yeah.
We do have Lego Mage.
You have me, and therefore we will succeed.
He is a good initial concept guy. And you have me, the director. Without me, we have nothing.
Also, low key, writing a song right now that we could use in the jukebox.
So stay tuned, and
I'll
maybe
send it to you. It's not the one I showed you the other day. It's a different one. I'll send it to you when I get more of it done.
All right, cool.
just clickbaiting the stream, but
Yeah, click bait stream.
Honestly, like this is like a fun, like I find this like a fun format of stream, just like talk about memories of the game and
how we can move forward. Possibly.
I've been on like a lot on the Chinese internet to find stuff, and like sometimes I find something new. There's still quite some things to find, maybe some versions, but like it's not too hard to do, but it's just time consuming.
Oh yeah.
Or downloading from China, like one version I just kept that because QQ used their own downloaders, which are basically torrents. But I have had bad experience with Chinese software. Like I once had an adware installed that installed Chinese software, and when I run the uninstaller, I pressed the green button. No, I pressed the red button, and the red button there were like happy faces then on the uninstaller, and in the end I had more software than I started with.
No.
So I pressed the green button and I saw crying faces. So I was thinking, my laptop is being formatted or the software is being deleted. It was the latter.
Oh boy. That's never fun.
Adware installers. Installing Chinese software.
Oh man. Brutal.
Luckily I could I extracted the download link and like I just downloaded it through Firefox, but like slow. Yeah, it's like typical Chinese internet. Like the one trailer I sent it, like it's not the highest quality because like it's like you need an account and I think you need a subscription. It's like typical Chinese. Like if you want like they've like the download stuff, you have like if you're VIP of this service, use this downloader or use this downloader. Like so many. Like that's what the good thing. They have mirrors of the downloads.
Yes, mirrors.
So I actually have update files for a very old version, but I don't have the base version. And I think the version is even older than the oldest NC West version we have, unfortunately.
Oh wow. It's pre-alpha.
The version numbering started with 1 with that game, and the earliest one they reset it to 0.6 we have.
Oh, okay.
And I think the updates, like it's all in like the Google Doc, but I can't be like get it up.
Yeah, I've seen it recently actually because I
like-
was looking for some stuff myself.
Yeah, I know the document is a mess. Not everything is in it, but like it's most important things are in it. Like I also have such a file for Hyper Universe, but like that's another story. Ugh.
That one seems like a lot more work could be done on it.
Honestly, if I knew
It's
how,
just
like,
not really
honestly,
my favorite. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good. It's fun. It's just, it's not game breaking. It's, you know.
it's unique because it's still on 2D plane.
Yeah, yeah.
But honestly, I've made a few mods for the game. Like I've modded, like I swapped out. It's like the fun part with Unity. Like, you can like you just set like load this scene instead of this scene. Like,
Can't
so
you get the character
the character.
select to
Yeah,
work?
it was like the cat like it's one of the character selectors. I think it's for like the items or something.
Yeah, it's like when you're in the lobby looking
Yeah,
at your...
I tried to get like the tryout mode or like the lobby, like it like try the character out. That to work, but that started querying to a server and like network was not initial. Like it was like
Yeah, there's like a
fuck
training
it.
room thing.
Was like fuck it, no training room. If the training room would work, I think people would love it. But like people from Hyper Universe already loved like the character selector that worked. Like I recently, like a few months ago, fixed it so you could select two characters that were only select like that you unlock and couldn't buy. There was like specific character check code. I just threw that out and now it works for every character. And technically you can like now with a certain 3D scene ripper you can now rip out the characters.
Oh, nice.
Out the 3D scene. Problem is you need to like it's a little bit fiddly because like with most character 3D scene dumpers you don't have a Z depth in the Unity engine for some reason. So everything is flat. We take X and Y for like you take the Z axis for the depth, like so everything is super flat. Like it's like a 2D picture. But for some reason like texture data wasn't correctly or something like I have code I think that they because like I can extract every resource except like
You're getting some message deleted by moderator in the chat.
Good moderators. Read chat 3 please. Stupid things. Try. Well, Nathan, if you don't like the chat, then leave the chat, but keep the stream open. It helps. If you will donate, you will. Yeah, you can't donate. I'm not affiliated. Oh wait, wait. You can donate. You can always donate on Streamlabs. I never used PayPal, but like, if you want to donate for like, why? You can donate $1. I don't know.
You can use the dollar to make a bounty for Game Guard emulators. You'll get $1 if you make us a Game Guard emulator. It's a good deal.
Yeah.
$1 US.
Doesn't even I think even like the PayPal fees. Oh. No, but like we can from Hyper Universe we can extract every character. Please add me on private Snapchat. Not that joke. I can kill these. Damn it. Now I'm actually happy that I made 7 moderator, not KLD.
That might have gone bad.
But Space goes mad with power on Discord. like on a Discord server where I'm with her on, for like stream, like just a Discord server with like few voice channels stream. Like I started with like a stream, and like now it's just like a roll just delta, and like I can like I only have like they just keep taking more and more of my permissions. And I can't hear you talking shit about me. Yeah, like that's the point. No, but the only thing that's like we can't extract like the character models, which is like the most annoying part, because they use assets bundles in Unity, but they wrote their own code around it, so it's not a generic asset bundle for Unity, and it needs custom code to like extract them. And then you can like make a Unity project and like make an entire new hyper universe game with all the assets. It's like the engine hyper universe used like is ancient. Like it's an ancient Unity version. I'm surprised they didn't upgrade it.
Oh wow.
It's Unity 5.
How old is 5 now? What's the latest?
At a certain point they start using years to number. So 2016, I think.
Oh wow, so they're like way behind the times.
Is the game playable on Xbox 360 or Xbox One? It's Xbox One, isn't it?
Xbox One is shutting down.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it may have even shut down already.
Yeah, I know. It's because like if it was Xbox 360 only, then was like a reason. Yeah, if the newer version of Unity doesn't support it, like you can't upgrade the engine. But Xbox One, it's like, why is such an old engine? I need to bug a few. I can maybe bug like the writer of the Unity like Asset Studio, which is like a generic Unity exporter utility, to like include or like make a mod for it. But like it's like annoying to bug developers who are like, can you support this with here's the code how it does it and this, and just fix it.
Yeah, I learned my lesson. I asked for help on ZenHacks, and it's like they deleted me. I can't even find my post anymore.
Delta47, please do not swear. I watch your stream with my 6-year-old daughter, and she looks up like you. You know, that's
boy,
your
copy paste.
Like, guys, stop with copy paste. And also, this is an adult stream. You need to be at least 18 years old. So your 6-year-old daughter. Wait, is Lego is 18 plus?
Yeah. I'm an adult.
I was like thinking like when I say that is. Do I need to ban my moderators? Cause
wow, that's how the tables have turned.
Ban Nathan for Raid Shadow Legends. No Raid Shadow Legends on this channel because
Raid
they don't sponsor me.
Raid Shadow Legends is a bannable offense.
Can I time out for Raid Shadow? Time out. You have 6 time out user. Oh, I gave KLD a 10-minute ban, a 10-minute timeout. Didn't know it was 10 minutes, but hey. Now I broke stream OBS. It's like the. So they include in OBS like on the right side your stream chat, but if you click on someone's profile, the cross to close it is like out of reach, so you need to resize it. Good design, boys. Can somebody untime out KLD? Because if he does it again, spam, then just give him a new timeout. But that are our friends for, to just spam your Twitch channel, I guess. Luckily, I didn't put my chat window on top of it, because like I export my streams to YouTube and like having that mess pass around. What time is it for you guys? Because I haven't seen, but like it's 3 AM here.
It's
8:40.
8:40, which is not late at all for us.
Yeah. I'm eating pasta. It's cold.
Oh, and I just...
Any reason why you stay up so late, Delta? You just have ideas that you can't not think about or something?
I stay up till 3 a.m.
Honestly, I can start talking about something for a very long time.
Oh, I can relate. There's certain days where me and my friends could just talk for a long time after we stop doing stuff for no reason.
Because
The day Pagamundo was born.
because we have really stopped talking about MXM related stuff for a while now. Like,
Well, maybe we can start again if we could get a good topic. You know, like where should I look to find people with game guard skills? Because I'd like to recruit one if I could.
what was the name of the forum again? I can't remember. It's like an entire wiki. That forum has an entire wiki on like cheats. Delta, there's only so many times you can watch the same damn cinematic over and over again, please. Okay, got it. Like, let me fix it. God.
We'll have to play the Vita one now.
let me. Does archive.org have like see if I like I'm fixing it, guys. Just give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. Just give me what? Let's just close down the game. I was going to render a new movie, but like couldn't find my tools and like. What the fuck? The wallpaper collection has 1,200 views.
It could be because I made a Reddit, because I'm now the mod of the Reddit. I made a resources and
Yeah, I know, but
future
like...
post. It gets a lot of traffic, honestly.
Oh, you can see statistics.
Yeah, I made sure I stickied it, so that way it's the first post you see when you go to the Reddit for MXM.
Just hide that show. What? Old Chinese stuff. Oh, that's DLL stuff. What I can show, like, I can show what the game like if you put game, or like what the problem is with like packaging eatables. Oh wait, I don't have like, it points to like the alpha. That it's not on my game anymore. Not on my list anymore. Dump. Like, I have actually extracted the GameGuard exe, but like I haven't. It's like you need to unpack GameGuard and like you need to fix the exe, because like you basically run GameGuard and then dump it to memory, and then you need to make it an executable again. So, because the packager that GameGuard uses is basically just instead of extracting zip file, so you run it and then you stop it on the right moment with breakpoints, debugger, and then you just extract the copy, like the content of the memory, and then the only problem is like you need to fix the DLL imports of it, and that didn't work for some reason. So I have an extracted exe of GameGuard, but it's not running. It's like it's broken. But I can put it in a disassembler, but I can't run it. Which is annoying. It's amazing my hair didn't turn grey yet from all the frustration.
From all the frustration. Yeah.
Also,
they just make struggle.
One thing that's like Hyperuniverse did do with putting it on Steam is, because I still have a Steam license for Hyperuniverse because the developer didn't retract it, I can download every version that's been published on Steam game.
Nice!
Just by exploiting Steam. Basically, Steam works like a version control system. So if you know the right commands and the right values,
uh-oh, you get another join Raid Shadow Legends in your chat.
This speech has been sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Rad Shadow Legend.
Okay, stream can be dropping some frames because like this can be CPU intensive, what I'm going to do.
That is okay.
Oh wait, let me first point it on. Maybe first point it
here.
on the thing. Window capture, put it on.
Oh my gosh, not again.
Guys, it was fun 5 times ago, but please. There are limits. Oh, you don't see the one pop-up window, but basically I can see the build directly because like it's asks for, hey, I have a program debug file. It's in this. Like I can read from the file. Do you want to search for it on the Microsoft Symbol Store? No, because like I would be amazed if it find like third-party app on the Microsoft bug.
Yeah.
So as you can see, it can find some functions. It's like CURL is like open source. That's open source. Network stuff. Scale form is.
I will say the quality of the stream has gotten quite blurry, so I can't exactly read.
Oh, it's 7. It should be 720p.
Let me change the quality from auto to 720p real quick. Oh, okay. We're mostly good now. I can see mostly good again. It could be my end. Could be my end.
Giving timeouts because I'm kidding. So, yeah. I hate this view. Why don't you just go into? It's like in a tree view, and for some reason it doesn't want to go to code. But like it can find some stuff, but most of it is like just gibberish for it. Can't make out what assembly is. Like, and you can see like normally an exe has like imports, which is like it imports from DLL files, and exports is basically a DLL file which functions as exports.
Okay.
Why? Like, I think because this thing uses like a package that I think I put some automatic stuff on a manual. And that's why it gives more results. But in general, like, it is like if you make a game, you should have more than all these functions. Nothing. leave it close. The amount of functions you have in the game.
Oh, excuse me. Okay.
If I open something else,
Pickup attack.
you know what? Let's open Toy Story 2.
Aw, man, no Toy Story 2? Ah, disappointing.
Doesn't want to read the. Oh, because it's in program files and it's like program files and Windows you can't write without permission. Can fix it just like something you actually don't really want to do is like load debugging tools as like administrator, because can be bad. Like this is Toy Story 2, like the amount of functions. And Toy Story 2 is like a pretty old game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's a good game. You should play it.
About Toy Story for the SNES.
Like, and see it can find some like string data built into the executable. The soldier will surrender if you quickly stomp on the molehills that is near. Yeah, that's like.
Now I can't see that. I see a black box at the top left of the stream.
Because
it seems
it's
like
admin.
you've had this.
Yeah, no, that's like probably because it's administrator mode.
Ah, okay.
Oh, but like, let me see. The amount of functions in Toy Story, the text are like 1,484. On Master X Master, it didn't detect even like 50 functions.
I don't know the hashtag they're posting in your chat. What is that?
Oh, I silenced him.
Ah, I see.
10-minute ban.
He's a terrorist. You must be silenced.
The American way.
Yeah, that's how we do things here in America. Silence the terrorists.
I love in Gmod that there's a game mode called Trouble in Terrorist Town.
Oh yeah. Me and Lego know all about freeing the crap out of nations, right, Lego?
Yeah, we liberate them.
Take all their oil.
America, when they see a country with oil, it's time to be liberated.
What the fuck is wrong with this wall?
Totally post-imperial.
Like some of these wallpapers, why? This one looks weird.
A Rami.
Yeah, the face.
Yes.
A Rami.
Now that one, we never got that one.
Yes, we did.
That weird one
The
with the weird eyes.
Oh no, not that one. The stream is delayed for me.
Oh, okay. You refresh. It's a refresh button.
Hold on. Let me in here. Okay.
The weird eyes.
Yo, my stream chat overlay lags behind the stream chat. Oh, because it was closed. Okay. Well, you're a mod. You can always unsilence him. What like like I actually need to clean this up a little bit because like there are so many pictures from so many places.
Yeah, like some of them are like repeats but smaller.
Yeah, I've downloaded all the sizes and like
Why are
uploaded
there
all the
so many
sizes
Skogolorami ones?
because the different sizes. Officer, she's legal and something.
And then message deleted by a moderator.
I think KLD might actually be Kanadi
Yeah, secretly.
trying to prove Arami is legal.
Is this one release skin?
Yes.
This is the Chinese logo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that Kegnabo one.
That's a
Is
good
this
one.
Chinese or
It's
is this like
simulated cat, honestly.
This is an old Chinese logo. I feel like showed showed like KLD things of Master and like he did find it interesting.
I mean, who wouldn't? It's the most unique game of all time
Buy it now.
that we don't get to play anymore. It had everything. It had PvE. It had versus. It had arena. It had
mini
MOBA,
games.
It had mini games. It had Mario Party, dude.
It had a
Hey,
jukebox.
Yeah, I did have a jukebox.
How many games have a lobby in 2020 that you can hang out with strangers?
The only thing it didn't have was a Hatsune Miku Pohoran skin.
You and your Vocaloid.
The unbranded Vocaloid Pohoran skin.
I mean, we can do that in our game. We can have neon color skin for
We
your
need this. I made
call it
a
neon.
little model and everything.
7. How can I be racist if I'm your friend?
He's got you now. Cornered. Ace Attorney music's gonna be playing any second.
Is this Twitch safe?
I'm pretty sure they're all Twitch safe.
Yeah, they're all Twitch
they're not,
safe.
Maybe not 100% China safe, but
yeah, this is a Chinese logo one, so.
Yeah. Well, this was before those arts are before the crackdown that happened in China.
Who is she actually?
That's Erina's desert skin. So here's the thing about Chinese censorship. About 2 years ago, they cracked down really hard on it. And that's the bad guy from the Lua comic. It's pretty good. He's a pretty cool bad guy. But they about 2 years ago they started censoring like everything. Like everything's considered like not cool in China. Like you gotta have skirt down certain length. You gotta have like, not a lot of cleavage. Like they just censored like everything and everything.
You can't have skulls. You can't have blood.
Well, skull's been a thing in their culture for years.
Well, yeah.
Years. That's a cultural thing. That's just how it is. But just like character design wise, have been a lot.
The Chinese version of the game, just a giant sensor bar across the screen, or like just pixelate everything. This actually should like that amazed me. Like they have like entire fleet of bad guys, but none of them made it almost like it's only one synth, 2 synth as playable characters.
Yeah, it's just Dr. Raoul and
R&B.
That's about it. And yet, if you read like the Lua comic, like the villains are really cool. Like the story is really good, and then they decided in the game they weren't going to use any of it.
And instead, they're gonna have really bad lore.
Yeah.
Well, the stories in the comics, like, what I've seen of like Lego's videos from the story in game,
they're really bad.
Yeah, it's like a joke.
Yeah, they don't compare.
They try to be funny, but they're not.
No,
They're just really poorly written.
it is really.
Half of them make no sense at all.
It is truly unfortunate.
I had an idea earlier where we should rewrite the stories and like keep the general premise of each one, but make them actually good, and then like draw our own little sprites for them,
Yeah,
and then voice them and stuff. That'd be funny.
it'd be fun.
Just updating, like, wait, isn't there a category just talking?
Yeah, there
Not
is.
just chatting, like it was just talking, but just chatting.
I don't know. I think you could leave it the same, but that's fine.
Yeah, but Twitch is sometimes a bitch across like stream in the wrong category and someone reports you, you can get banned.
I see.
Like
That's such a weird thing to be like ban people over. Oh, you stream in the wrong category. I guess we'll just destroy you.
it's not an instant, like it's generally you get a warning first, but like this is cool. Also, I was like thinking, like you can set like splash screen for like Unreal 4 editor. Was going to use like Legos artwork with all the characters on it. Splash art for the editor.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, which
The one he
one?
drew?
Or is it the one that I have on my channel banner?
No, the one you drew in. Yeah, I can't show
yeah.
it because like spoilers.
Why is that spoilers?
Because like
Oh yeah, Wrangler Innowin before the censor.
previous MXMs, like previous stream I put Clippy on him, on her. When KLD,
yeah,
KLD,
I remember we had Clippy.
You guys, oh, wait, I still have Clippy. Clippy, where are you? Clippy to the rescue.
I love free censor Innowin skins. They're the best.
Like, let's like censor it.
No butt crack here. Seems you need to have some help censoring this image.
No, why?
That look on the reports. It's I didn't draw this. Like, is Clippy in the way or not? But can stay.
Oh man.
You know that Clippy has Clippy has like 2 video games.
Oh no.
But the problem is like for the I think for the second one you need to have like Office 2010 or Office 2007 installed because they're like video games and they teach you how to use Office.
Oh,
But they're
okay.
actually like Office extensions.
Oh,
And
okay.
I think Clippy was voiced by Danny DeVito, or what's his name? Like the voice of Phil
wow.
from Hercules.
Yeah, that's Danny DeVito. Yeah.
I actually wanted to play that just to see what it is. Which plays? Clippy game. Is that a gun of an what?
Huh? Huh?
I don't get. Space, are you drunk?
It's okay. Don't. It's better if you don't get it.
Hey Lego, how did Pancougar get the -2 points again?
Worst skill.
Oh yeah.
This is Blade and Soul's character. I think.
Jinsoyun, yeah.
This is like really Blade and Soul art style. Render. You stick Blade and Souls on it, like she get Botox in her tights? But this is just like Blade and Soul's artwork. Just slam. Yeah, guys, this is Cat the Cat, but what I hate about his artwork...
that's Cat the Cat.
Like,
oh, sorry. On my screen, it was a picture of Jinsuyin, and then
Yeah.
here it's just like, that's Cat the Cat. I thought
This
it
is
was funny.
Cat the Cat. This
no,
is Cat the Cat eating spaghetti.
now, can you see what's wrong with his artwork?
He's the wrong color.
Well,
No.
this was his reskin.
Like, there is like
Oh.
something triggering me on this artwork.
It's his eyes are kind of whack.
It's the backgrounds.
Yeah, it doubles.
Also,
on
yeah, the
left.
background is screwed
It
up.
doubles on the left for some reason.
I get so triggered from his background. Like, he doesn't like. How do you fuck this up?
I don't think you could. Well, I mean, you couldn't originally see all of it in the game anyway,
Like,
so I don't think anyone was noticed.
this is the only. Like these are the iPhone. Like they took this and they just like, yeah, fuck it, add some space to the left. Some hairy pussy.
Huh?
Chat, some hairy pussy. All the innuendos.
Why is your chat like brain dead?
Actually, no matter that they are brain dead, my Twitch statistics will be good that there is a lot of chat activity. Cool.
Cool.
I do like DJ Coom, but
DJ
DJ
Coom
Coom
was
was
definitely one of the
awesome
better
skin.
ones.
It was.
let me
I'm
see.
surprised it didn't get nominated just for that. For
Let
the
me-
best.
I know. DJ skins.
I think the consoles are actually like real life, like devices from real life, real hardware that they took. Draw over.
slapped it on there.
Probably Denon or Pioneer. This is like pretty old artwork of him, I think. Giving a whole new meaning to Delta's profile picture.
Hey, don't you talk bad about Tree Man.
Tree Coom.
We
who
never
got.
got Boom. Yeah.
Harry
He was in
Cat.
the beta, I
Oh
believe,
my
but-
god, did you really clip
Alpha.
that? DJ Coom, Tiny Coom. There's like something wrong with like is the top of like, is that skin or is that like?
Yeah, it's skin. It just looks a little off.
Yeah, they
Where-
just big.
As big as Martin's G cups. Yeah, you have fun with those. Yeah, MXM is from NC stuff, but it also uses characters from other NC stuff property. So Ion, City of Heroes, Wildstar. Cat the Cat is from Wildstar, I think.
No,
Cat
he's
Cat
from,
is
from
from
Ion.
Oh, Ion.
Mondo Zax is from Wildstar.
Oh, wait. Cat the Cat's lineage 2.
Oh yeah. Ignuma is from
Why they hide their ass?
Ion.
Ignuma, Nano,
and Chromede.
and Chromede are from Ion.
Silicon titties.
Yeah, and then Ritlock's from Guild Wars 2.
Yeah. Reluctant from Guild Wars 2.
There's a simple reason to that space. Censorship. I do love this artwork.
Yeah, it's great.
I think that guy is. I think that guy.
And
is
there's the
expensive.
Chromede we never got.
That's a
It looks awesome.
F Chromie.
Yeah, bring up the spreadsheet. Let's see what they had for her in the spreadsheet.
Nothing new.
Oh, they didn't?
No. Damn, those sticks.
Oh,
The only Chromie skin that mattered was
you're
the
right.
made one.
they didn't. Oh man, we should have got this cool high tech one. Would have been sick.
But we do have a trash can.
Yeah.
All we needed was the made one with the voice lines
No, dude,
designed to make you uncomfortable.
I want this one.
Are the other guys still in? Let me check this. Oh, the other guys are all in call. Others. Just guys. Alika, can you just post your post the invite link again, maybe? If they can
Yeah.
spam in chat, they can also say it. If you talk shit about my profile, you can also say it stream. Please don't.
Please.
This is censored. Some like if I watch her and I think about your video where you do with Peter Griffin, like the bird.
Yeah. Surfing bird.
Surfing bird.
Yeah, so the name of that song is Surfing Bird.
Like this is the
Yeah.
uncensored one, and this is censored.
Yeah, the uncensored one got like super booty shorts. They're great. I like the uncensored one significantly better.
Well, that's like the good thing with having multiple versions of the game. We maybe can like get some censorships out of them.
Sure can.
Or we can just add them as different skins.
That's fine. We can have a Chinese approval skin line. Just all the censored models.
Just put burkas on them.
You know, that's probably the reason the only reason the game got censored at all was because of China.
Damn this shit. Damn that yeah, that booty. Police. I would say police girl, but she's a reporter. Yeah, she's a police.
She's reporter, police.
She's the police photographer.
Yeah, she takes
She's
pictures
gotta
of.
take pictures of the crime scene.
Yeah,
Look at how wide the lens is to capture the booty.
I know.
You know, at least she has leg armor. Like most games doesn't give a.
True.
She has leg armor yet exposed thighs. Perfect.
And a skirt and probably high
So
heels.
it doesn't hinder mobility, Lego.
Yeah.
Is this a default skin?
No, that's the regular skin or the
The one on the right's the
token.
regular before they fixed her face.
Oh yeah, that one. That one is. Yeah, that one's bad.
Not good back then.
That was bad, dude.
But for some reason, I don't think the artist that drew that version really cared.
Did he grab?
The camera is bigger than she is.
What? Like, how huge is the camera? Like, it's as big as her face. Bigger. than the
Yeah, and
face.
yeah, they didn't use that design for more than one reason.
Like, look at those thighs. You can squash someone.
Dude, crush a watermelon between them. You know? Think that's what people use.
Crush my head between them.
Like the
Yeah.
only character that I knew how to play now.
Crunch Lego's head.
That's how I want to die.
But then you won't be able to play MXM. Oh, there's
That'd be
Lua.
worth it.
Like the only character I
Uncensored.
can play.
Lua with her jacket open. That wasn't in the final build, I don't think.
Yeah. It's hard to draw on a Minecraft skin. Like the face is hard to do in the hair.
Like they couldn't get the good faces into the game for some reason. Like the model faces are not good. I could pass everything else off if the faces were
Oh
good.
wait, let me show them like
The old Tajin models gotta be one of the worst models. Oh my gosh, it's bad. Maya's is
I
pretty
don't know.
bad.
Do you see?
Crack.
Look at that face. Look at that model. Like, that model was.
It's not good, dude. It's not
Oh.
good.
Like, did she did she went like she has anorexia?
She looks like an alien.
Yeah. Oh god.
Clickbait,
Oh,
clickbait
God.
indeed.
The arms.
Like, luckily, honestly, if you look like scrolled out, it's better. Like, and take your glasses off,
Yeah.
it's better. Like, no, you know what? Let's fix this.
It's better when you can't see her face or any important bodily features.
Yeah, like let's
Go
put this.
go to the.
Let's put it as 144. It looks a lot better. Fixed it.
Oh yes, perfect. Oh, that's so much better.
Even the even the thumbnails are sharper than this.
Oh
Preview.
man.
Let me take off to play my video games.
Perfect. From the back is perfect because we can't see her face.
No, the gun,
Yeah.
her ult gun is. What is it the gun for the ult on the back?
That's like a rocket launcher.
Yeah, the rocket launcher looks
Yeah.
decent.
It looks really fat. I've always thought it was kind of weird.
Crazy, like. It's just like.
To us from the NCSoft MX suppressed.
I see it. Those.
Poveron's is also kind of.
It looks.
It looks okay until you look at it for too long and then you realize that the face is not right.
Yeah.
Like this shot isn't bad, but the one
wait,
in
here.
game,
Yeah.
the face is like really weird.
Didn't they spare some more polygons to the models? Cause
See, here's
There,
the thing.
yeah, see.
Yeah, I think I go back to my theory where I'm saying like I don't think this game was intended to be a PC game ever. I think they just wanted to make it a mobile game, and then they didn't for no reason.
As they do most things.
I've seen mobile games with better graphics, like Raid Shadow Legends.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Shadow
Sadly enough,
Legends.
let's just redo MXM with the Raid Shadow Legends model.
As bad as the models were, the artwork's really nice. That's something.
Yeah, they got great artists to do them.
Just make a
art,
game mode in Garry's mod. With
Yeah. But yeah, the models.
This looks
definitely, if we ever get it running again, we just need to get a good modding community around.
Oh, I wanted to say this looks cool, but then I see something creepy in the background.
Oh, the Arami eyes from the old art, yeah. But the NBA looks awesome until you look at the back and you're like, oh god, it's that weird Arami. Ugh.
Look at this dude.
Yeah, like there are two female.
Oh yeah, that's one.
Can you imagine like if they used like if the game had like the quality of like the cutscene models? Amazing.
Yeah, like those. Yeah. Why didn't we get like I said, why didn't we get Unreal Engine 4 MXM? Why'd they waste their time with Game Brio? This one
Civilization used Game Bureau. What else does Game Bureau?
But that's the only
Bethesda games that use them.
What? Which ones?
Well, there are Fallout ones that should use it.
Oh.
But yeah, Fallout totally not buggy.
If you say Fallout 76, yeah, we all know about that.
Yeah.
I thought they used their own in-house engine for that.
For Fallout 76, they do, but like the older ones, I think.
Like 1 and 2?
No, 1 and 2 is in 2D graphics.
Oh, Fallout 3 and New Vegas are based on Game Brio. And those are good games. At least what I know from people. A lot of people love New Vegas.
Yeah, it looks like some of the most of the in-game models that they put on this picture look good. First look at this distance. There's the story stuff. I still have on my wish list to make
Oh, Creation Engine is based off of Gamebryo. Ah, this is the truth comes to light. Oh man,
posters.
that just kind of tells me to stay away from Gamebryo forever. Even though I already knew that before I played MXM. I remember when I first started playing MXM and I saw that logo, I was like, oh no, this can only any Korean game made with Gamebryo has not gone well. Like their lifespans are not long.
Do you
And
know
they
a
don't really
Korean
have
game
high
with a
pop.
long? Do you know a Korean game with a long lifespan?
Like I remember when they were making Ragnarok Online 2 and they scrapped it using Unreal Engine, and then they were like, now we're going to use Gamebryo, and then it was
Each
a
version is
terrible
the
game,
same
and I was
engine,
like,
but
wow, you
more
guys really
jacked.
screwed that up.
They're still porting Blade and Soul to
And it
Unreal
became
Engine
the worst
4.
sequel to a game I wanted to play of all time.
Also typical to NC stuff, hey, we have Blade and Soul, we port to Unreal 4, and at the same time, let's make an Blade and Soul 2, because let's divide the player base, why not? And let's make a mobile game, and let's make a console version, and let's make a mahjong version, why not?
You're talking about Blade and Soul?
Yeah. Blade and Soul, they're making this. They're porting it to Unreal Engine 4, which is taking a long time, quite normal. Then why do they already make a Blade and Souls 2?
Yeah.
I don't know which of the two are which Android, but
they just don't care about us, man. Us PC gamers, they don't care. They especially don't care about the Western market. We're dead to them.
I can't see Blade and Soul running good on PlayStation 4.
I think it will. I mean, PS5's around the corner, and PS5 apparently is going to be backwards compatible with everything.
This is a lot. I love this thing, the artworks file, because you can see everything in color.
But here's the thing about Blade and Soul: they're being smart and they're porting it over to Unreal Engine 4. Smart company.
Big brain time.
Look at this.
I don't know, man.
Look at this, how cool things we have. Yeah, I'm not playing Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh, the concept art? Yeah, dude. Yeah. They had all the awesome characters ready to go.
Look. In-game bosses.
The bad guys.
In-game bosses you could
design,
do. Yeah.
And all that.
Spaceships. They can fly to space.
You know what we got?
We got Titus.
We got 3 of the enemies in the campaign, and the campaign wasn't even narrated well, or really at all.
The story mode was easy mode, and it had a little bit of narration.
I know.
And no one played it.
This is this person. This is a bitch. Spoiler alert.
Look at these leg boys.
This one?
Oh yeah, that dude. The dude with the grinder thing around his neck. That was one of the bosses.
The desert map.
One of them desert bosses.
I'm still on my agenda planning.
You would have seen some of these villains if you read the comic Lego.
I'm sorry, I have a short attention span.
Just read a comic. Comics are things kids with short attention span used to read.
Honestly,
that's not something I'm good at.
Honestly, the Master Noah comic is a binge read.
Yeah, look at all the bad guys.
It's a
pretty cool.
Pretty big read.
The comic too.
It's much the comic is much better than the new Star Wars movies.
Guys,
but it's not a discussion. But on my agenda is still
there's
I was going to do wanted to do a lore video with
I wasn't the biggest fan of the mechs, but
I like mechs.
Delta, I thought you were silent, but your mic's kind of fading, so I can't hear you right now.
Oh.
So something happened again.
No, I don't know.
We lost him.
Wait,
Ladies and
really?
gentlemen, we lost him.
Really?
Oh, he's
Oh,
back.
I hear you again. Oh, no, I don't. Don't hear you again.
Because do you hear me now? Wait. Let me. No. Um. Technical difficulties. Damn it. I'm going to quickly reboot Discord. Oh wow, I've lost viewers. Yep. Ooh, 3 hour stream already. Okay, does it now work?
Yeah, I heard him.
Okay.
Yeah, I rebooted
There we go.
Discord.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
figured that you might have to.
it's like because like I like I kept hearing you guys and like Discord didn't say any problem, but when I reconnected, it was like can't find path. American server is American, I think. Oh.
I'd rather judge on their character, not their look, says Gunny, who married a waifu boat. Bet. Inside the soul, he says. Okay, Gunny, bet.
Hey, Delta, if you're there
Yeah.
and you've been talking,
Show
we
us a
haven't
sign.
Can't you hear me?
Oh no.
Wait.
No.
Can't you hear me? No.
I have a stream volume up, so he's not talking in there.
Yeah, can't you hear me? I can, yeah. Well, stream can hear me, but like Discord can't hear me, but I can hear them, which is can I just Is this better? Wait, can't hear. God damn it. Why doesn't it work? Oh, so annoying. Yeah, we're debugging the call. Trying to connect. You know what, guys? It's pretty late. I'm going to end the stream and then I'm going to talk like 5 or 10 more minutes, maybe with like the other guys. It's like it's 4:30 for me. I had like a long day. my last exam today, and like I'm tired. So thank you for watching, everybody. Like the 6 viewers that are still here, and certainly thank you to all the guys that got it from the beginning of the stream, which is a 3-hour stream. Wow. Have a nice evening and nice day. Have to might end stream early. Lol. Yeah. Early. So thank you for watching, guys, and see you all next time in the future. I don't know when, I don't know why, but follow me. Watch Lego on YouTube if you love the game. He makes great content. Let me just quickly. Do I hear something on Discord? Wait, I got sound on Discord. Just wait, I hear something. Just going to do you hear me now? Check out this channel, it's Lego Mage. I archive my streams on my Twitch and on the YouTube channel. But anyways.